The Pleiades star cluster has captivated human imagination for centuries. Believed to be home to a benevolent alien race known as the Pleiadians, these beings are said to influence humanity in profound ways. They actively intervene to prevent nuclear disasters, protecting our planet from potential catastrophe. They play a mysterious role in guiding our evolution and safeguarding our future. How might their presence be reshaping our understanding of existence? Stay with us because by the end of this video you will discover the secret that changes everything you thought you knew about human existence. The Pleiadians. Staring at the Pleiades, and under the cover of a starry night, the Egyptians gathered beneath the shadow of their massive pyramids. They believed these stars heralded the annual flooding of the Nile, a life-giving event that would dictate the rhythms of agriculture and sustenance. As the waters swelled and receded, so too did their fortunes, forever tied to the stars above. Fast forward to the Greeks, who saw in the Pleiades a reflection of their myths and legends. To them, the sisters represented a tragic tale of pursuit and loss, the transformation of the 7 daughters of Atlas into stars. Imagine the whispers of lovers beneath the night sky, their hopes and dreams entwined with the shimmering glow of these celestial figures, as they yearned for the very essence of what the Pleiades symbolized: unity, hope, and the pursuit of knowledge. In ancient Rome, a school of thought known as Hermeticism emerged. Followers believed the Pleiades held the keys to a higher level of consciousness. To them, the stars were not merely celestial bodies. They were gateways to profound truths and wisdom. Philosophers pondered the nature of existence under the watchful eyes of these stars, seeking enlightenment and understanding of the universe's mysteries. But the story does not end there. The indigenous tribes of North and South America also looked skyward, finding their own meanings in the Pleiades. For the Lakota, the stars represented the 7 sacred rites of passage, illuminating their spiritual journey. In the Andean cultures, the Pleiades marked the changing seasons, guiding their agricultural practices. Can you feel the connection, the shared human experience of looking to the heavens, finding solace, guidance, and understanding in the celestial dance? In Asia and Scandinavia, the influence of the Pleiades continues to resonate. In Japan, the stars are known as Subaru, embodying unity and strength, and serving as a reminder of the bonds that tie us together. Far to the east in China, the Xiaoling Mausoleum stood as a testament to the reverence for the cosmos. This magnificent structure, the resting place of the founder of the Ming dynasty, was laid out in the same arrangement as the 7 stars of the Pleiades. Those who approached the mausoleum could feel a sense of awe wash over them, as legends spoke of the great cosmic secrets hidden within its walls. The layout was not just a coincidence, it was a deliberate choice, a message from the past that these stars were linked to the very essence of life and death. Meanwhile, in Norse mythology, they were seen as the harbingers of spring, heralding new beginnings. What if, in these interpretations, we can sense the collective heartbeat of humanity, our innate desire to find meaning beyond ourselves? Even in our modern era, where science and technology reign, the Pleiades remain a source of fascination for astronomers and scientists. The star cluster, located approximately 444 light-years away, is a laboratory of cosmic wonders, where new stars are born, illuminating the mysteries of the universe. Can you imagine standing beneath the vast expanse of the night sky, contemplating your place in this grand tapestry of existence, your very DNA intertwined with the cosmic forces at play? Perhaps this celestial influence continues to this day, subtly shaping who we are and what we do. Every time we gaze at the Pleiades, we connect with the ancient past, bridging the gap between our forebears and ourselves. The stars above become a mirror reflecting our aspirations, fears, and triumphs. We find ourselves intertwined in this timeless narrative, as if the cosmos whispers secrets in our ears, promises of connection, understanding, and destiny. Strange occurrence. Since the dawn of time, strange things have been happening. On March 16, 1967, a cold, crisp night blanketed Malmstrom Air Force Base in Montana. Lieutenant Robert Salas was on duty, deeply focused on the responsibilities of his position. Suddenly, the darkness of the night was pierced by a strange, glowing red light. It hung in the sky, pulsating like a heartbeat, capturing Salas's attention and sending a chill down his spine. As he and his fellow officers watched in disbelief, an alarming message crackled over the radio. The nuclear missiles were going offline. They were unlaunchable. Panic surged through the command center. What could cause such an alarming malfunction? Was it mere coincidence that the UFO appeared at the same moment? Salas believed it was no accident. He suggested that the UFO's appearance was a dire warning about the dangers of nuclear weapons. The implications were chilling. Something from beyond was trying to tell them something important. This incident echoed another striking event from 1964, when Lieutenant Robert Jacobs reported a UFO that disabled a missile mid-flight. Imagine the horror of watching a nuclear weapon, meant to be the ultimate symbol of power, rendered completely useless by an unknown object in the sky. Such events raised more questions than answers, instilling a sense of dread in those who understood the potential consequences of losing control over nuclear technology. The mystery deepened in 1977, when a strange broadcast interrupted a television program. A voice claiming to be Vrillon of the Ashtar Galactic Command urged humanity to embrace peace and abandon weapons. The broadcast linked UFO activity to nuclear sites, suggesting that these extraterrestrial visitors had been monitoring Earth since the 1940s. What were they trying to convey? Were they guardians, warning humanity of the path it was on? As time passed, more credible witnesses emerged. Harry Reid, the former Senate Majority Leader, revealed in a 2019 interview that thousands of people had witnessed UFOs, with many incidents occurring at U.S. missile bases. These sightings raised alarming questions about security and safety, especially when entire missile capabilities were reportedly disabled. In 2007, Reid took action. He initiated funding for the Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program, a secretive project aimed at investigating unexplained aerial phenomena. At the helm of this program was Luis Elizondo, who served as its director until 2017. Elizondo's findings were startling. He confirmed a disturbing connection between UAP activity and nuclear technology. He explained that UAPs had interfered with nuclear systems, causing malfunctions and disruptions. His revelations suggested a broader pattern, one that spanned countries and continents, hinting at a global issue that humanity was only beginning to comprehend. In Staffordshire, the skies were alive with mysterious sightings, but one incident stood out above the rest. Mr. and Mrs. Rostenberg were living quietly when a strange noise pierced the calm, a sound like water boiling in a cauldron. Alarmed, Mrs. Rostenberg rushed outside to find her sons lying flat, shouting about a flying saucer. Above them hovered a massive silver object shaped like a Mexican hat, revealing two stunning occupants with golden hair. Paralyzed with fear yet captivated, she watched as the craft vanished, leaving her questioning reality itself. In 1986, the world was shocked by the news of the Chernobyl disaster, a catastrophic nuclear meltdown that released deadly radioactive contamination into the environment. As workers desperately tried to contain the disaster at Reactor 4, something strange happened. Reports began to surface of a UFO hovering over the site. Eyewitnesses described a glowing object in the sky. Its presence felt like a foreboding shadow over the chaos. What could it be doing there? Was it observing, or perhaps even intervening? This unsettling pattern continued during the Fukushima disaster on March 11, 2011. As the world watched in horror as the tsunami struck and the nuclear plant faced meltdown, employees reported seeing unusual aerial activity above the facility. Unexplained lights flickered in the sky, leaving onlookers with a sense of dread. Were these sightings mere coincidence, or was there something more sinister at play? The connection between nuclear disasters and UFO sightings began to form an unsettling narrative, prompting questions that seemed to linger in the air. Then, in 2020, a shocking revelation came from Haim Eshed, a former Israeli official. He claimed that aliens had indeed visited Earth and had formed relationships with various governments around the globe. According to Eshed, these extraterrestrial beings represented an intergalactic space federation that kept a watchful eye on nuclear activity to prevent wars. The idea that aliens were actively monitoring our planet stirred up excitement and fear in equal measure. If true, how long had this been happening, and what were their true intentions? The mysteries deepened with the strange encounter of Peter Curry in July 1992. While in a state of paralysis, Curry claimed to have seen two extraordinary women, one with striking blonde hair and another who appeared to be of Asian descent. The blonde woman pointed toward the sky, her gesture filled with urgency before they both vanished into thin air. The experience left Curry shaken and bewildered. Later, he discovered a single hair that was analyzed, revealing two distinct DNA types, one Celtic and the other a rare form of Chinese. This bizarre encounter with seemingly human-like beings sparked speculation about a connection to the Pleiades star cluster, a constellation that has fascinated cultures throughout history. The Pleiades have held deep significance across different civilizations, often symbolizing nourishment, protection, and cosmic secrets. Ancient cultures revered these stars, believing they were a source of knowledge and guidance. As the stories of UFO sightings and encounters with extraterrestrial beings emerged, the Pleiades took on a new dimension, hinting at a possible link between these celestial bodies and the mysterious visitors from the stars. What if these beings, with their otherworldly features and enigmatic motives, were indeed tied to the Pleiades? The thought sends chills down the spine. Were they guardians of our planet, watching over us during our darkest moments like during the nuclear disasters? Or were they something more unsettling, entities with their own agenda, monitoring our progress and failures? The Seven Sisters. As we dive deeper into the stories surrounding the Pleiades, we find a thread connecting these ancient cultures. The stars were viewed as divine entities, guardians of wisdom and protectors of humanity. Across civilizations, the Pleiades symbolized hope, nurturing, and the quest for understanding. Their significance transcended borders, echoing through time as humanity looked up to the night sky for answers. But as the ages passed, the stars remained distant and silent, leaving us to wonder, what secrets do the Pleiades still hold? Are they mere remnants of ancient beliefs, or do they still influence our lives today? With every twinkling light, we are reminded of the power of our ancestors' imaginations and the enduring connection between the heavens and earth. In Cherokee traditions, the Pleiades are not just a constellation, but a vital part of their creation story. The Cherokee believe their ancestors were star seeds sent from the Pleiades to Earth, tasked with bringing light, knowledge, and wisdom to humanity. This belief is deeply woven into their cultural identity, guiding their understanding of the world and their place within it. Intriguingly, the Cherokee often spoke of 7 stars in the Pleiades, despite only 6 being visible to the naked eye. This peculiarity raises profound questions for scientists and researchers. How did the Cherokee come to reference 7 stars when only 6 are typically recognized? Some scholars speculate that this could be a remnant of ancient astronomical knowledge or even a connection to the unseen celestial body. Could they have had access to knowledge that we are only beginning to understand? Adding to the mystery are the ufologists who suggest that the Pleiades might be home to the Pleiadians, an advanced, benevolent race of beings often described as resembling Nordic aliens. Blonde hair, blue eyes, and milky white skin. According to these theories, the Pleiadians are not mere observers. They are believed to be actively involved in assisting humanity's evolution. Could they be the guardians mentioned in the Cherokee tales, sent to guide us toward a greater understanding of ourselves and the universe? The implications of these ideas are both fascinating and chilling. If the Pleiadians are indeed intervening in human affairs, could they be linked to modern-day sightings and experiences like those of Peter Curry or Mrs. Rostenberg? Curry's encounter, where he reported strange beings appearing and pointing toward the sky, echoes the notion of celestial guidance. What if these beings were Pleiadians trying to communicate a message or warn us of impending dangers? Similarly, Mrs. Rostenberg's mysterious experiences with UFOs could be another sign of the Pleiadians' influence. As these stories unfold, they suggest a connection between ancient beliefs and contemporary experiences. Are we on the brink of uncovering a deeper truth about our relationship with the stars? With each reported sighting, the questions grow more intense. Are we being watched, guided, or even influenced by these otherworldly beings. The Pleiades hold the keys to our understanding of ourselves, our history, and perhaps our future. What secrets do they guard, and what wisdom can they impart? As we look to the night sky, we can't help but wonder if the Pleiadians are observing us, waiting for the right moment to reveal themselves. The mysteries surrounding the Pleiades, the Cherokee traditions, and modern UFO encounters invite us to explore the possibilities of our cosmic connections. In May 1988, a profound journey began for Barbara Marciniak as she traveled through the ancient, mystical landscapes of Egypt and Greece. Surrounded by towering pyramids and ancient ruins, she embarked on a quest for knowledge and connection. During a meditation session, she found herself enveloped in a powerful stillness, a silence so deep it seemed to resonate through time itself. Suddenly, a voice broke through the quiet, introducing itself as the Pleiadians, a collective of multi-dimensional beings from the Pleiades star system. This voice was not just a whisper in her mind, it felt alive, pulsating with energy and wisdom. The Pleiadians shared messages filled with insights about humanity, spirituality, and the universe. Captivated and compelled, Marciniak began to record these messages, feeling an urgent need to share them with the world. Her words, inspired by the Pleiadians, would soon reach audiences far and wide, as her books were translated into 20 languages, resonating with seekers of truth across the globe. In her writings, Marciniak portrayed the Pleiadians not just as distant cosmic beings, but as our ancestors. She claimed they had seeded Earth with their DNA, a profound connection that linked us to the stars. This idea echoed the ancient traditions of the Cherokee, who believed their ancestors came from the Pleiades. The threads of these stories wove together, revealing a tapestry of shared origins and universal wisdom. Marciniak's theories were further illuminated by the groundbreaking work of Dr. Francis Crick, the co-discoverer of the structure of DNA. Crick proposed a revolutionary idea known as directed panspermia, suggesting that life on Earth was not a mere accident but rather the result of an ancient alien civilization spreading life across the galaxy. According to Crick, these extraterrestrials left traces of their DNA in humans, raising unsettling questions about our origins. This theory took on new significance during the Human Genome Project, a monumental endeavor from 1990 to 2003 that mapped the human genome. Scientists discovered that a staggering 97% of human DNA had no apparent function. This mysterious portion of our genetic makeup sparked debates and speculation about evolution. Could it be that these seemingly useless strands were remnants of alien heritage? The implications were staggering, igniting imaginations and fueling theories about our connection to the cosmos. Through her ongoing communication with the Pleiadians, Marciniak claimed that these beings are actively guiding humanity's spiritual evolution. They aim to assist us in navigating a dimensional shift, encouraging a deeper harmony with nature and a greater awareness of our interconnected realities. You are part of a vast, intricate universe, filled with wonders and mysteries waiting to be discovered. The Pleiadians, a group of multidimensional beings from this star system, are here to guide you on this journey of spiritual evolution. They want you to understand that there is more to life than what meets the eye. As you close your eyes, take a deep breath. Let the energy of the Pleiades envelop you. You can almost hear their voices, soft yet powerful, reminding you of your inherent connection to all living things. They encourage you to respect every form of life, to see the beauty in the world around you, and to recognize the divine spark that exists in each person, animal, and plant. This is a call to love and compassion, a reminder that we are all interconnected. But there is more to this awakening. The Pleiadians speak of a transformative change coming to humanity. They want you to prepare for this shift, to open your heart and mind to new possibilities. Can you feel it? The world is changing, and you are a part of this incredible transformation. It's not just about personal growth. It's about helping others see the truth, too. In your daily life, you may encounter moments that challenge you. Perhaps you feel frustration at the state of the world or sadness for those who suffer. These feelings are not just emotions. They are signs that you are in tune with the vibrations of the universe. The Pleiadians want you to channel these feelings into action. How can you spread kindness today? How can you be a light for others? Each small act of compassion contributes to the greater shift, creating ripples of positive energy that spread far and wide. As you navigate through life, remember that you have the support of the Pleiadians. They are watching over you, guiding you toward your higher purpose. You may not see them with your eyes, but you can feel their presence in moments of inspiration and clarity. Trust that you are on the right path, even when the journey feels daunting. Imagine yourself surrounded by a circle of light, a protective aura that empowers you to embrace your gifts. The Pleiadians want you to recognize your strengths and talents. You are capable of making a difference, no matter how small you think that difference may be. Every positive thought, every kind word, and every loving gesture contributes to the evolution of humanity. The world is filled with chaos and uncertainty, but the Pleiadians remind you that it is also full of hope and potential. Can you see it? As more people awaken to their true selves, the energy shifts. More individuals begin to respect the earth, to cherish one another, and to live in harmony. You are a part of this movement, a vital piece in the puzzle of existence. As you look up at the Pleiades once more, let their light inspire you. Allow their messages to penetrate your heart. You are not just a single person on a tiny planet. You are a vital part of a cosmic story that unfolds across the universe. Embrace your role, and remember that the Pleiadians are here to guide you every step of the way. The time for awakening is now. The universe is calling you to rise to your true potential, to embrace your connection to all life, and to prepare for the transformative change that awaits. Will you answer the call? Will you take your place among the stars? The journey is yours, and the adventure has just begun. Thank you for watching. I appreciate your time if you are still with me, and if you would like, please think about subscribing to our channel. You may then receive updates on new videos that will provide you with additional knowledge, manifestations, philosophy, and personal development ideas. Your thoughts and opinions regarding this video would be much appreciated. Your contribution stimulates our cosmic research, and we are incredibly appreciative of your being here. And never forget that we are always here for you and wish you the best possible life filled with success and happiness. I hope you have an amazing day. If you have watched until the end, please respond with MMM, Master Motivational Mindset, so we can connect.